One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first swing of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Picked off, and the opening drive is...
Lord have mercy. That's bull.
And that there's a huge reason why this team has a winning record.
I didn't even see that
bitch
standing
there. Defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive,
my bad,
you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Stopped at the 13-yard
my
line
bad,
as they try to turn this into points. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Rebels! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0.
broken fibula. Holy fuck.
To get a drive going here. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air, it's Rob. Quickly out from the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
You crossed the 50.
They were
we
really
good.
hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's blocked. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it.
Dang. You can't. It's off.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down.
Thank you for tuning in.
The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. The pitch. He breaks a tackle.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
Bruh. Why would you not run that out?
Was looking for a little more.
Why are you? That's pre-read, though. I should have hit you 84. I should have known that nigga went wrong. But why did he run that bitch so? Yeah, that was terrible, right? Holy fuck.
For a big return,
5-yard out, should not have
and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Complete to start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
There we go.
What a play to set him up. Picked up
Glad he didn't see that wide receiver.
This defense to get the football.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Handoff to the lone back.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
The safety got there.
First half turnover can swing momentum. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20.
Quarterback, you got to get it there fast. That was terrible. Probably a terrible read, too, but the receiver animation says the bad throw was still bad.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Wants to throw. It's Rock. Release to the back. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
Bro, why are you throwing it so high?
Enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Commodores will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
This one's complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Rebels want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Chester. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Rebels! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Arizona. They'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Badass. Oh.
To the air. It's blocked. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Finds his man. It's Lanning. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. Just keep slinging it. The short hand, it's Dickens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Oh.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal. Couldn't cut into the deficit. And they are still down by 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. It's Evanson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay,
Yo,
let's just regroup
what?
and figure it out.
Is this your throw power? Oh, you got 80 throw. Come on.
Defense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And you could tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was a tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up. Doing a good job of getting his hand on the football, swatting it to the ground.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. That punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can. Because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. A strike downfield. They'll immediately call timeout. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the gun, the ground game. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Loses 2. Fourth down coming up. Number 11 on to kick it away.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, let's